Hello again, I am Blunty, flowing around me in a beautiful, velvety, green, relaxing, natural, well, manicured garden is the Sydney Botanical Gardens, and I'm not sure if there's a less 1960s New Orleans location with which to shoot this opening in, but that is what I'm doing. And the reason that 1960s New Orleans is relevant is because I'm giving away some codes to Mafia 3.
Hemorrhoids. They itch. Swell. Burn.
With thanks to the fine folks at MSI. Because right now MSI are giving away Mafia 3 codes with certain motherboards. So if you are in the market for a motherboard, and MSI has been on your list, and they should be, by the way, and I'm not just saying this because they're giving me free game codes to give away to you guys. I've used MSI motherboards in my builds, and I do endorse and recommend them as good motherboards to put in your rigs.
I don't know, man. George is a cool cat and all, but heroin ain't the kiddie pool. Come in on it with us. I bet he'd agree to a three-way split.
But if you're not in the market for a new motherboard, there's another way you can get yourself a freebie Mafia 3 game code, and that's through me, through MSI, via me, in this video. And if you're not familiar with Mafia 3 or Mafia games in general, and I haven't played the other ones. I have played the first hour opening acts of Mafia 3 because I got a code myself to try out the game, because I'm not going to give away a game I don't know is any good. And I have quite enjoyed it.
I never was neither till I saw this. At least with oil, we don't... God, that guy was an asshole.
Maybe I'll edit this bit earlier in the video and it'll be all out of sequence and weird.
We need to move. Danny and Ellis should be coming up any time now.
The characterizations are really interesting. I was drawn instantly into the game. It normally takes me a while to get into these sort of narrative-based games. And Mafia 3 can be that. It's also an open... if you ever played GTA 5, it's kind of like that, except a little bit less wacky.
Welcome home, son. How are you?
I'll be better once I get some of that shine in me.
I always did love corn whiskey. I would like to make a toast.
But it's got the same sort of basic game structure in that you can... It's an open world type of game. You walk around, you get in cars, you get in shootouts, and you do little mini missions, and you follow the main narrative story right through, and you know.
Your ass, no!
The only point I'm trying to make here is, in my first hour of the game, I was deeply compelled, and I'm kind of upset that I don't have time to play much else before I head down to PAX and stuff. It's, busy time, busy time. Anyway, what do you need to do to win the codes? Well, it's really this simple.
What product do 4 out of 5 proctologists recommend to cool, soothe, and reduce the swelling of painful hemorrhoidal tissues?
I'm not going to do it via a giveaway here on YouTube, because recently, every time I've tried to do a giveaway here on YouTube, you know, I say, you know, leave a comment here and say this thing or whatnot, and then I'll message you privately on the YouTube private messaging system to get your information.
You boys ought to be ashamed! I hurt him!
But the thing is, the YouTube private messaging system has been so degraded over the last few years. I don't think people even check it anymore, or probably get properly notified that they have messages waiting for me. The last few I've had to just chase and chase and chase. I'm going to do it via the GeForce community forums, because that's nice and easy, and the private messaging system works there nicely. So in the link of this video, you will find a link to the forum thread about this video. You will go there to enter. So yeah, hit up the down below area. You'll find a link to MSI's webpage about their own Mafia 3 code giveaways with their motherboards. You will find a link to the GeForce Australia forums where you'll need to go to enter this competition, so I can contact you nice and easily and everything's nice and tidy. And I think that's pretty much all I need to tell you about in today's video. Showing you a bit of pretty scenery. I've gone for a walk, showed you a bit of gameplay from the first hour of the game, so no spoilers there, of course. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. Maybe I'll edit this bit earlier in the video and it'll be all out of sequence and weird. So yeah, while you don't need to leave a comment on this video here on YouTube to enter the competition, I would like you to leave a comment anyway. Let me know if you've played Mafia 3, and please leave a little thank you note to MSI down in the down below area as well, because you know, I didn't ask them for this. I just came to me and said, hey, you want to give away some Mafia 3 codes to your viewers? And I went, yeah, all right. And you got to give props where props are due. So thank you, MSI, for letting me do this. I hate this time of year in the gardens. We're well into spring now, and all of the insects on the entire planet have come out. And they all gather here in the Sydney Botanical Gardens because, well, it's a garden. Where else are you going to find insects? Also happens to be the time of year where the gardens almost completely fills up with spider webs because there are so many insects around. The spiders all gather here as well. So if you're ever the first person to walk through these botanical gardens in the morning, you're basically just draped in spider webs by the end of it, especially if you take the little paths. This one over here. Spider webs. It'll be nothing but spider webs. But insects and spiders aside, I mean, look at it, man. Look at it. So thanks for watching. Thanks once more to MSI. Really cool of you. I am Blunty, and we'll catch you next time. Skywriting. It is also the time of year where the Great Australian Barbecue starts to kick off again. Weather's beautiful, so maybe that skywriting's like someone meant to order some skywriting to propose to their significant other, and they're also meant to go to the butcher's to get some meat for dinner, but they got their orders mixed up. So the skywriting wound up being small chop please, and the butcher got, will you marry me? Actually, that theory is complete garbage, of course, because what kind of Australian would order a small chop? Small chops. What's the point of having meat unless it's a big serve? Giggity. That's how we end the video. I enjoy what I do.
Hemorrhoids. They itch.